Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is the 6th of January 2015, 11:47 a.m. in California. Okay, so just take a quick look at the weather. I haven't looked at it much yet. And then we'll get to what I want to show you here. What I want to explain. See out. We got to save something in Africa. See what's going on here first. Let's move over. Okay, so I'm gonna save this real quick. Then I'll show you. I don't know if this is going to do much for me, but at least do something maybe. All right. So save. Google Earth. Okay. So what I want to show you basically, a lot of people have a hard time believing that they could get away with something like telling us a whole different story about the Earth and the Moon, right? And they find it impossible that they'd be able to get away with that all this time. And a lot of people think that they have no what reason would they have to do that, right? Okay, so yesterday, I mean, I watched some documentary for like the third time about the diamond mines in Africa and stuff like that, about the Skeleton Coast and whatnot. And you see where, so I pulled up this map of the diamond concentrations right here. See the diamond, these are all diamond concentrations, I guess, in Africa. And then I aligned this picture of this map over top of this picture of Mare Oriental that was already set in place, and it's a reversed image of the moon. So it's already reversed. And, you know, the reason why I did that is because I know this area of the moon shapes this area of Africa. And not only Africa, but a lot of places, but for sure right here in Africa, okay? This is a for sure. It either hit here, or it shaped Africa from space, just like the moon's surface, backwards, right? Because you see this up here, you can see like right here, this, not a very good picture of it, that area, but you can see the pattern there. It just matches. And how do I know this? This absolutely goes here because I've shown so many times before. Here, let me just show you. I'll show you another image of the weather over this area that I just did recently, a few weeks ago or something, close to a month ago. Okay, this is the weather over Africa one day before they changed the Wonder Map weather. Okay, and you see this area here, and you see this area here, and you see that area of the moon there. That's the same thing. This is a reversed mirrored image of the moon, so it's properly. When you see it fit like that backwards over the weather over the Earth, and you see this up here, when you see that all the time, not just this area, not just this area of the moon or the Earth, but all over the Earth, all the weather, every inch of the Earth, all the continents are basically patterned the same way. As they say, as above, so below, as we all know. You know, that's that. That is the same thing. And we could turn it this way and go like this, and I could pull up different images of this crater, and the same thing will show. This is the most detailed image I can find of this area of the moon. So I could pull up other ones like on Google Moon, and it doesn't show shit. So, you know, the best thing to do is use this one, or there's a couple other ones that are pretty good too. Even the drawing will work better than the actual picture they give you on Google Moon. See, that's the same thing. Look at this area. See how it's like widens out right here. That's this area right here. Does the same thing. It's the same thing, anyways. Back to the you know, that's what I'm saying. It shapes the weather. Obviously, it's shaped the weather all over the Earth. All this weather that you're seeing right there is absolutely shaped by that right there. It's shaped by it. I'm not saying it's creating the weather at that moment, but it could be. It's very possible that it could be. Now, I don't know how it could do that with this area of the moon is like this on the moon. When you look at the moon, it's like over here off to the side. You can't even see it. Just once in a while, I guess they get a little glimpse of part of it, but you can't even see this. So it doesn't face the Earth, but it absolutely shapes the weather there, don't it? So if it's not facing the Earth and shaping the weather from space at this very moment, it must have hit there at one time, or it used to face this area of the Earth and shaped it from space then, when it was closer to the Earth or whatever. Right? This is all jungle in here, and you can see this is the center of that impact, or center of the force that was pulling it from space. Either way, it's important either way. I mean, even if you don't want to believe that the moon has hit the Earth like I do, you don't have to believe that. This is still important either way. When you see the weather all over the Earth fit the moon patterns reversed all over the place every day, it's important, because it changes a lot of things. It does absolutely change a lot of science, and they don't tell you about this. And you got to know that they know this. I mean, they control all the information. NOAA and NASA, they control this information. That's why they changed. See how nice this weather is, the way the colors are? It makes everything stand right out. There's no white clouds in the background. Okay, well now it looks like this, with white clouds in the background, and the colors are different, and it doesn't show near as much detail as far as the shape of the pattern. The details of the pattern doesn't show it as well. This is the new and this is the old, and that's much better. Here's the new picture. I got a well, let me see. I got one up there already. I got something up there that's new. Like this is the new colors, and you can see the same similar shape in the center. See that same similar shape? And I'm not saying this one right here is perfectly aligned, but if I was to lower it down here, I'm gonna go ahead and move it, because it's not set in any perfect place or nothing. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna adjust it to show you that it'll fit right in, right over that perfectly. Watch it. Turn it like this. Lower it down. See the little dip right there? And then you see the same thing right there in Africa, right there? It's the same thing. Watch. There it is. That is, and you see how this all curls. It's because this area, this is from Imbrium or Mare Oriental, or both. I think both, actually. But anyways, I just want to point that out. And the diamond mine thing. Here, let me show you what I was talking about with that. Okay, so the diamond mine thing. Yesterday, I lined that picture of the diamond mines to this picture of mauve, like I was saying. Mare Oriental, I call it mauve. I lined it to this. And then I was checking it out over the picture of the impact, and it doesn't show much in this picture, but you can see a curve right here. Look, see this curved area right there. Okay, now I just noticed that for the first time on this one, because this one I didn't think showed that much. It shows like a concentration around that crater area there, and a concentration around that crater area there, right? And then it comes up like this. And you can see up here where and then I brought up the lunar south pole pattern, which was already set in place, and I put that there, and I can see this down here now, this curve really clear. See that? And around that bottom crater, the concentration around the edge of that crater area there. See how it comes, this line here? That's more than likely that line that you see. It's a little over to the side, but it's like that diamond, the concentration you see there in that area. And I'm not saying this is perfectly aligned to this or anything, but you see that it has a similar pattern to it, very similar. And when we take, I'm just saying it people don't believe that they would lie about this. That's why they don't tell you about it, because things like that, like the diamond concentrations, if they put this together with their satellite, they have the perfect satellite images of the Earth and the Moon. Okay, I mean perfect. When they put them over the top of each other, it's nothing like what I'm showing you. It's what I'm showing you is like you have to work at seeing it. What they have, it's right in front of their face, so they know if they find gold in one place, if that same area, it's just You got to believe that. I mean, like I said, the biggest secret in gold mining. I've seen a couple people have shared that video recently, and people used to share it as a joke. It's no joke. It's not a joke. You watch. There's a video about a gold mine in where is it? Mongolia. That big giant gold mine they have in Mongolia. Watch that and watch what they showed at the end of the video. They showed for no reason the moon, and they do that. That happens all the time. And when it comes to anything related to gold, you'll see they'll show the moon or something. And diamonds are no different. Diamonds are concentrated from these impacts, just the same as the gold is concentrated from these impacts. And you can believe the geologist however you want, whatever you want. How did everything become liquid and bubble up through the quartz or whatever? I mean, it's because of the impacts or the force of the moon pulling on it, the Earth, at an extremely. You know what I mean? Anyways, just want to point that out. One more thing I think I want to show, just so you know that there's this pattern right there. Okay, and look at it with the lunar south pole. Those weren't aligned together. This picture I aligned. I aligned that to Mare Oriental. This is what was already set in place. Just bring that. Look at that. You can see the pattern is there. That pattern is there. See the curve here. Okay, so that area of the moon has something to do with shaping that area of Africa, and so does that area of the moon, and so does Mare Imbrium. The side that faces us now, Mare Imbrium and Copernicus, also has shaped this area of Africa. But it didn't I don't believe it happened here. Like I say, I believe it all happened in the Pacific. Yeah, right here. It happened right here, actually. That's what I should say. Let me turn the other stuff off here. This. Let me just look at this over. You can see that. You can see the shape of the Sahara in the way the land is here. You can see that on the ocean floor. It matches. It's a match. And there's so much more that I could show you, but I mean, I don't want to make the video too long. So, anyways, that's it for the day. Bring up other maps that you find, like mineral maps or whatever, like the fracking map, and put that over North America, and then bring up the craters like Mare Oriental right in this. Bring up the fracking map, align it to the United States, and then bring up some impacts with that, and look at where the fracking areas are and how they fit Mare Oriental, because it's what creates those shale areas and what shapes the whole fracking area. Anyways, that's it. You understand that, I think. Have a great day.